Welcome to the beautiful, fascinating, and amazing world of stories. Contentment is a key to happiness. Let us find out how a stonecutter learned this valuable lesson in the story The Stonecutter's Wish. There was a poor stonecutter who worked hard every day, cutting blocks of stones from the mountainside. Though he was strong, he often felt dissatisfied with his life, believing that others had it better. He would look at the wealthy and powerful and wish for their lives, dreaming of a future where he did not have to toil in the heat and dust. One day, while working in the hot sun, the stonecutter saw a rich merchant passing by in a grand carriage surrounded by servants and fine goods. The stonecutter thought, how powerful that merchant must be. I wish I were a wealthy merchant so I could be admired and have servants to wait on me. To his astonishment, his wish was granted. He became a wealthy merchant, dressed in fine clothes, riding in a golden carriage with servants at his command. For a time, he was content. But then he saw a prince passing by in a procession with people bowing down to him. The stonecutter turned merchant, felt envious, and thought, how powerful that prince must be. I wish I were a prince so that I could be respected by all. In an instant, his wish was granted. He became a prince living in a magnificent palace, adored and obeyed by all. One day, as he was walking outside, he noticed the heat of the sun burning down on him. No matter how powerful he was, he could not escape the sun's rays. The stonecutter thought, the sun is more powerful than a prince. I wish I could be the sun. And just like that, he became the sun, shining brightly in the sky, scorching the earth below with his powerful rays. He was happy at first, feeling invincible. But then, one day, a large cloud drifted across the sky and blocked his light. The stonecutter became frustrated, thinking, the cloud is stronger than the sun. I wish I were a cloud. He became a cloud, covering the sun and pouring rain over the land. He flooded fields and houses, believing he had become the most powerful force in the world. But as he rained down on the land, he noticed something odd. A huge mountain stood unmoved, unaffected by his storms. The stonecutter turned cloud thought, the mountain is mightier than I am. I wish I could be the mountain. Once again, his wish was granted and he became a tall, immovable mountain. He stood proudly, believing he was finally the strongest of all. But one day he felt a strange sensation at his base. He looked down and saw a simple stonecutter chipping away at his sides, slowly breaking pieces off the mountain. Realizing the irony, the stonecutter sighed and thought, a stonecutter is stronger than the mountain, for even the mountain can be shaped by his hands. And in that moment, the stonecutter returned to his original form. He was once again a simple man with his hammer and chisel, but this time he was content. He realized that his strength and purpose had always been within him. No wealth, power, or position could bring him the fulfillment that came from embracing who he truly was. So, true happiness lies in accepting and appreciating who you are.